Hello, everyone. So we are almost done with week one of both the Focal Point 52 weeks with C London, that's me, and also the photo class. So I just wanted to do a quick check-in with everybody just to go through what we've already kind of done this week in both of those projects, and also talk about some recurring questions that I'm seeing mostly in the Discord, but also on Reddit. So I do want to address some of that. So this is not going to be a very long video. It will be a short one. You know how to get in touch with me if you have follow-up questions. But I did want to just check in with everyone. So we're going to talk a little bit about the 52 weeks challenge and a little bit more about the photo class. Now, the first thing that I'm seeing a lot of conversation about is what is the difference between the two. So there's a lot of differences. They're not really related. However, they do kind of support each other. So just a quick history on 52 weeks first. So 52 weeks is a project that I started in 2019, where I basically was just putting prompts on Instagram and doing them myself, and then there was a handful of people that were following along and doing them with me. So that kind of evolved to where it is today. Now, at the time, it was kind of sporadic and wasn't consistently posted and so forth. Now it's been refined over the past 6 years. So basically what we're seeing is with the 52 weeks challenge, it is literally just a motivational tool. Okay, so there's no hands-on lessons, there's no inherent mentorship, there's no in teaching. Okay, this is not a teaching project. This is a motivational tool. So what happens is once a month, you get a set of 4, maybe 5 prompts, depending on the month, that you can address at any point in that month. They all have an overarching theme, right? So for example, this month, the overarching theme is setting goals. It always is in January. That's always how we start. And then there are 4 separate prompts in that theme. So this January 2024, our 4 prompts are past experiences with photography, recreation of an old photo, an introduction, and a main photographic goal for the year. We always start with a goal. That's always part of it. Here is another thing that I want to address. Now, because this exists to motivate you to go out and take new photos, the entire purpose of this challenge is to go make new photos with the prompts in mind. You're going to go through the year and you're going to see some prompts that you're like, oh shit, I have the best photo for that I took in 2017. That was my hot year. So I go to 2017. But that's not the point, okay? The point is to get you out and shooting consistently. Now, for some, the traditional form of once a week is a really great way to approach it. The reason we've shifted to 4 a month is so it gives you more flexibility as to when to do each prompt in whichever order suits your schedule and your creative thought process. So just sometime in the month, you're going to make 4, maybe 5 new photos. Always new. Now, what about those really cool photos that you love that happen to match the prompt? Cool, we want to see them. Pop them in the showcase channel on Discord. If you're submitting on Reddit, put it in a comment. Say, I have this photo as well, in a comment on your post, but we want to see new photos. It's all about new photos, okay? So I did want to address that. And I know that sometimes that can be challenging. That's why it's a challenge, okay? So bear with us. Do it. We're here to support. The great thing about the 52 weeks challenge is that there are quite a few veterans in the Discord and on the subreddit that have done this before. They have maybe did it 1 year, maybe they've been with us all 6 years. Okay, and they give me feedback every year as well, on which prompts they hate, which ones they like. So I'm constantly updating. None of the years have been the same. They're all new prompts every year. Okay, so if you do want to see what happened in previous years, you can go on thefocalpointhub.com. You go to the 52 weeks section, and at the bottom, you're going to see all the previous years. So you can go through and kind of get an idea of what you got yourself into. Okay, so that's 52 weeks. If you still have questions about it, come find me, okay? Now, on to the photo class. Now, the first thing I want to address again is, what is the difference between the photo class and the 52 weeks? The photo class is a class. It's literally a class. It has lessons. It has homework. It has teachers, myself and Sean. It has mentors. We have some insanely talented and skilled and wonderful educators for our mentors. They are a little behind right now because, wow, the enthusiasm is like crazy this year, and we're super stoked on it. So bear with us. The mentors are working hard behind the scenes, making sure everyone's getting the feedback that they deserve. So the photo class. So this, for those of you who are still not sure what's happening, little history on the photo class. So Alex Buis wrote the original R photo class, Reddit photo class. He wrote it 13 years ago, and it's an insanely good resource. It's a great place to get started. He still has it online at r-photoclass.com. After he was done running it on Reddit, another person, Pieter, took it over, and Pieter did it for 10 years. Okay, so 10 years, he was posting the lessons, he was working with mentors, giving feedback and everything, teaching the class. This year, myself and Sean Macon, who you will see around the Discord and more so on the Reddit, the subreddit, we took it on, and we've made quite a few changes to the class itself. In its spirit, it is the same. It is a free photo class, birthed by Redditors. Here we are. Written by Redditors. Here we are. Mentored by Redditors. Here we are. Okay, so in its core, it's the same concept. The lessons themselves are where the changes have happened, and they've happened in a couple ways. One is the content. The content is different. You'll see some similarity and some of the structure being the same, but Sean and I felt that we could lean more into the art side of it as well as the technical side of it. The art side is my strong suit. Sean is good at the technical stuff, so we're working together very closely to make sure that it is a very holistic and covers all bases situation. So that's changed, the actual content. The way it's being delivered is also being changed a little bit. So it's never been on Discord, but I found a lot of success with 52 weeks on Discord. So I wanted to bring it into the Discord. And then also it will exist on the subreddit, which is our photo class. You can see it and find each post. Pretty simple. But I've also put it all together onto the website in an actual broken down unit by unit class. So you can go through, if you have cookies on, it tracks your progress. That's all it tracks. There's nothing else on the website that you don't have to worry about us. But you can track your progress week by week. You can see all the units in front of you as they come out, and you can go through each lesson individually. At the end of each lesson, there is an assignment. The assignment you do on your time in the week, okay? When you submit your assignment, you can do it on Reddit as a comment in the assignment post. You can do it in Discord, in the assignments submission channel. So those are the best ways to kind of interact with the mentors and other participants in the class. One other thing about the photo class here is that it is weekly. So it goes up at midnight UTC on Mondays. So Sunday night into Monday. For those of you in America, in North America and South America, it's going to be Sunday night. For Australians, it's Monday afternoon. For us in Europe area, it's overnight. So I don't see it until I wake up the next morning. But it always goes live at that time. So you can go to the website and you will see it load at that time, midnight UTC, Sunday into Monday. It will also, a direct link will be posted in the announcements channel for the class on Discord, and the Reddit post goes live at the same time. Okay. Those are the main things that I have seen some confusion around, so I did want to clarify that. An additional thing this year that's different than previous years is we have the learning journals. So learning journals are incredible tools for education just across the board. So I was really excited to bring them to the class and the 52 weeks. There are two. There's one for 52 weeks. There's one for the photo class. You can download a PDF. It's on the website. If you want a physical copy that you don't have to print out yourself, there's a beautiful paperback version that you can buy. Don't worry, I don't make any money on it. It's just there for you at the cheapest cost that they would let me put it up for. So you can buy that, or you can just download the PDF for free and follow along. The learning journals are just for you. If you want to share them, if you want to share photos of them with other participants, with the community, then by all means. But you can just keep them to yourself as a private way to keep track of your own work and your own improvement as the year goes on. So back to the photo class. So we already have 2 units up. The first one is getting started, which just tells you the FAQ, what the syllabus is, like what you should expect. Go through this. It's good to have a understanding of. Unit 1 went live last Monday, and that's called On Photography. And it's set up in 2 lessons as one lesson. So it's on photography and then inspiration and feedback. So you're going to find a lot of information on how you can start looking at photos critically, where you should be looking, and then also how to give and receive feedback. Those are incredibly important skills to have for this project. If you can give and receive feedback, you're already miles ahead. It does take a lot of time to really kind of hone that skill. So this is just kind of like an introduction to it. We do circle back on it quite a bit, okay? And then you'll see the assignment, which the assignment for this week, which in theory is due tomorrow, depending on when you're watching this, January 7th. So the homework was to choose 2 photos. The first photo should be one that you took yourself in the past that you were not quite happy with, and maybe you don't know why you're not quite happy with it, but there's something about it that you feel like there's some potential there that is just missed, okay? The second picture should be a photo from a different photographer. Now, in the lesson, I do talk about how you should be seeking inspiration from different media, not just photography. I think for this lesson, for this assignment, it's important to be choosing inspiration from a photographer just because of how we're talking about finding inspiration from other photographers, okay? So you might be inspired by, I was a film student. I went to film school, so a lot of my inspiration comes from film. But for this assignment, focus on photographers. And then the second part to the assignment is to give feedback to another participant. The main takeaway here is make it actionable feedback. Give them something that they can then go and change or try differently. Not just, I love this or I hate this. Please never say that. Please never say I hate this. Please say what opportunities you find, okay? We should be motivational and encouraging of each other, but we shouldn't just placate either, okay? So give some actionable feedback either in the Discord or on the subreddit. Okay, so next week, I say next week, but it's in a couple days. Lesson 2 is going to go live. Lesson 2 is going to be a little bit more technical. It's going to be about cameras, different types of cameras, different modes. It's a technical overview. Okay, so if you're not comfortable with the techie side of it, this is like a little bit of a foot in. If you are a gearhead, then you're gonna fly through this. There will be a creative assignment attached to it, so it's definitely important to still read through it and do the assignment, just because we're doing a building block for this class. So that's it. I said it was going to be a short video and it ended up being 15 minutes. So apologies if you're here still. Thanks for listening to me. I don't like to listen to me, so I appreciate it. That's it. Any questions you have, come find me on Discord or on Reddit. You know where I am. And I'm honestly like completely blown away by the participation this year. 52 weeks is my baby. If anything happened to 52 weeks, I would be crushed. So seeing it continue to thrive is incredible to me. And taking over the photo class is big shoes to fill. 2 sets of shoes even. So that was a little daunting, but the enthusiasm has just been incredible. And it really makes the time and effort that all of us who work in it put into it, it makes it worth it. So I'm speaking for the other mentors and Sean, but I assume they feel the same way. So again, thank you for listening. Thank you for the enthusiasm. Have any more questions, come find me, okay? All right. Happy 2024, my friends. See you all on the interwebs. Okay, bye.